Hi, my name is Chelsea from Teaching in Pearls, and welcome to my planning for the year vlog. So if you're new here, I teach kindergarten through 6th grade music at a public school in Cincinnati, Ohio, and we are starting the first 5 weeks of the year virtual, which is very interesting. It's going to be a combination of a lot of live teaching, but also creating digital stuff for them to do on the 2 days that we're not live teaching. And I've obviously never done this before. When we did virtual learning at the end of last school year, sorry, Bruiser's like literally throwing up. When we did virtual learning at the end of last school year, it was more so like we were assigning things, but there were no grades. It was pass fail, and we were just hopping on all of the different grade level Google Meets so we could just say hi and tell them where to find our assignments and stuff. But this time we have to assign grades, and so it's a whole different process. So I'm actually about to hop onto a Zoom call with some other music teachers in my school district that teach K-6 to see what their ideas are for the school year, and then I'm gonna get to planning myself. Staff reports back on Monday. Today's Friday, and we have a week of professional development like we always do. Then the last week of August was supposed to be like the first week of school, but instead it's gonna be like orientation week, and then we really start teaching that first week of September. So we shall see what happens. Okay, got a couple ideas bounced off from that meeting, but I think I'm gonna stick to what I was going to be planning anyways, which is getting my classes set up in Schoology. But first I need to get onto PowerSchool, because in Schoology I can see my courses. I like can't show you guys much because it has my school information and student names in it, but Schoology has all my courses listed as like Music 1, Music 1, Music 1, Music 1 for 1st grade, and it doesn't say which homeroom teacher has that class, and I'm only working with 5 homerooms for these first 7 weeks, so I need to figure out which classes are the ones I'm starting with so that I can start adding some materials into them. So I'm gonna log into PowerSchool first, go through the classes, and if I click on the student names, it'll say who their homeroom teacher is, and that will help me. Oh my gosh, I just forgot my PowerSchool password, but luckily I remembered it. Okay, let's see, is this my 2nd grade class? Yes! Oh, I got lucky. First one I clicked on. Aw, I love these little names. Now I need to find, I have 2 kindergarten classes for this first section. The kindergarten class lists are like 10 kids because we haven't had all of ours in a row. Wow, once again I got lucky. I don't recognize these names because these are kindergartners, obviously. Bless you. 2nd kindergarten class. Let's see if I get lucky. No. Not what I want. It's gotta be this last one. Aw, I actually do. On one of these kindergarten classes, I recognize a little sister. Yay. That's exciting. I know her whole family.
Why are you talking like that?
Because I'm happy. Okay, I gotta look. What was the other class? I have 3 out of 5. Can't remember what the other 2 homerooms are. 5th grade. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, these names. I can't believe these kids are in 5th grade. That's so weird. I've been teaching my 5th graders now since they were in 2nd grade, and they still seem like babies to me. Okay, so out of this class, there's 27 kids registered, and 0 of them are new. I have taught every single one of these kids before, so 27 out of 27, I already know. Thank you for being a specialist and already having established relationships. I don't have to worry about that. All right. Aww. Oh my gosh. Okay. And last but not least, 2nd grade. Which class do I have? Wait, I thought I did 2nd grade. Oh, whoops. I looked at the wrong 2nd grade.
Oh no, now you don't
I know.
Now you don't know any of them.
Well, I'm sure I'll know some of them, but which one do I actually have? Oh, I was excited to see some of them. Now I'm sad. Okay, which kids do I have? Wrong class. Dang it. I better be just as excited for these kids. That's not them. Oh, okay, I like this group too. Oh my gosh, they're just little babies. How are they allowed into 2nd grade? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 kids. I have taught every single one of them, so we did even better with this group. I've taught all 21 out of 21, and I'm excited. They're just little babies. Okay. Okay, now last but not least, who am I missing? What's the other class? Oh, third grade. Third grade. So the third graders, I've had them since kindergarten. They were my first kindergartners. So they have a very special place in my heart because they are never going to be anything but babies in my eyes. Because it was the first kindergarten class I ever taught in my career. I didn't even do it during student teaching. Oh my gosh, and how funny is this? Like, all the kids in this third grade class I'm starting the year off with were in the very first kindergarten class that I saw on my first day of teaching kindergarten. That is very special because almost all of our Nepali speakers are in this class. And that was my first day of teaching kindergarten. I had a class that had half students that spoke only Nepali, and they didn't really speak any English yet. They speak so fluently now because they've been exposed to it for going on 4 years now. But oh my gosh, oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 kids. One name I don't recognize. One I think we had at the very end of the year, which is like March, because I recognize the name but I cannot picture a face, and that she doesn't have a picture on here. See, student photo, no photo. So there's 2 names I'm not sure. One I definitely have never taught, and one I'm not sure about. So I have taught all but 2. Guys, I'm getting actually really excited now that I'm seeing the kids. I'm like feeling a lot less overwhelmed because I already know them all. That makes it so much easier. So actually what I'm also gonna do right now I don't need PowerSchool anymore. I can go into Schoology, find what classes they're in Schoology, change the name of it, and then start setting up the page. But I'm also going to message the 2nd, 3rd grade, and 5th grade teachers and tell them that I know all or all but 1 or 2 of the kids in case they have any questions or want to know what their family structure is like or anything like that. I like to be helpful to the core, whatever you want to call it, the gen ed teachers if I can be, because I do know the families pretty well of all my students. At least I'm familiar with how many siblings they have and things like that because I've had them all. I'm going to reach out to them really quick, and then I'm going to get to working on my Schoology pages. So basically what I'm doing now is, this is like an individual course within Schoology, and I went through PowerSchool to figure out what members are in the course. So now I'm going to members, and these are student names, but I will look to see if the first one matches the name I'm looking for, and if it doesn't, then I'm in the wrong class. So this one actually matches. So now I'm going to go to course options. I'm going to change the name of it to the name of their homeroom teacher, and then I'm going to change that picture right there. So I go to edit info, I'm going to type in their homeroom teacher's name and what level they are, save. Now I clicked edit picture, and I made a picture just using this app WordSwag. It's something I use all the time for coaching, and that's our classroom, and it just has music on it. So I'm going to attach the file. You want to do a square for these, I'm not sure why, but that's what they need. I want the picture to be personalized just so that it has more, I don't know, classroom feel. So now when they click on our class, it'll show that. It'll also show that picture when they click on their courses, so they'll be able to tell music very easily. So I'm only doing that right now for the 5 classes that I'm starting my quinmester off with. This year we are teaching our classes in quinmesters. Usually I see every class every week, but this year the district decided they want us to do quarterly, but we have 5 specials, so quintily, because they want to limit our exposure when we do teach in person. I don't like it, but it is what it is, so I'm grinning and bearing it and making the most of it. It is kind of nice to only worry about grades and assignments and progress of 5 classes. That is kind of nice, but I will miss seeing the kids all year. That's like one of the best parts of my job, is that I get to see them all year, every year. So I'm bummed about it, but I think for the digital learning it's actually gonna be a lot easier for us to only be working with 5 classes versus 28. So there's definitely a benefit, but I'm just kind of bummed just because I like seeing my students all year. So basically in these first 7 weeks, they're learning everything they would learn in a whole year of music, which is a lot. Okay, now I'm setting up the Schoology classes for my 2 kindergarten classes, and then I'm gonna take a break because I have to host a call for my second job at 1, and it's 12:53, so I have just enough time to finish this up and then go hop onto that call. Okay, so I'm working on my Bitmoji Classroom. I added a lot to it. So what I did, first off, I am not creating a tutorial for this because there's so many online that are way better than anything I would be able to create, but literally typed in Bitmoji Classroom and followed the step-by-step directions from Hello Teacher Lady. That's what I followed to do this. So far I have Boomwhackers. One of these links to this website, Play a Tune on Boomwhacker. And how you link stuff is you literally just click the image after you drag and drop it, and you click this little like link button, insert link, and then you paste the link. I don't have anything for the whiteboard yet. This ukulele links to a virtual like playing the ukulele, and these 4 ukuleles link to YouTube videos with the ukulele in them. One is Grace Vanderwall, one is a little boy playing the ukulele, one is a dad and daughter, and one is a cover of hip-hop beats with music. This links to a virtual piano, and then the bookshelf I love because all of these books I have Because by Mo Willems, I have Violet's Music, I have what is that one called? Don't Play Next to the Zoo, Don't Play, oh yeah, just Don't Play Music Next to the Zoo. I was gonna say, I thought that was its name. I have Freddy the Frog Thump in the Night, and then I have A Musical Day. And when the kids click on these, it'll link to a safe YouTube version of the read aloud. Oh, actually, I need to do the safe YouTube version. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the link to the read aloud, and then I'm going to safeyoutube.net. Then you just copy and paste the link. So there's that one, and it gives you a safe link, and this makes sure that when they click on it, they're not getting any inappropriate ads. That's literally like what it's doing. And yes, Abigail's still over here. I'm going to link these to virtual like drum playing, and then I'm going to link myself. If they click on me, they'll get my welcome video, because I always make a welcome video at the beginning of the year. And I don't know, I think maybe on this one I'll link like a classroom tour, like a tour of our classroom after I set it up. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I'm adding my last book right here. So Pete the Cat Rocking in My School Shoes. I'm going to copy that link. I'm going to paste it into the safe YouTube. I'm going to find the book, Rocking in My School Shoes, drag and drop the book to my bookshelf, make it small. There we go, so it fits on the bookshelf a little bit smaller. Okay, now I'm going to copy the safe link. I can X out of these because I'm going to stop doing this after this one, and then click this little link button here, paste, and now it's ready to go. Yay, so I'm so excited. I'm going to keep adding some stuff. I don't know what else I'm going to add. I don't want to make it too overwhelming, but this is just going to be an extra resource for them that'll be linked in their Schoology page if they want to do some more stuff outside of class, just some fun stuff for them to do that is musical. But it won't be like where their assignments are or anything, because I feel like it's too stimulating to be taken as a serious assignment. It's just more so for fun and for extra stuff for them. Okay, so I am done for the day. I've now spent about 3 hours working on this, but I am feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like I was productive. So what I did, which I'm just kind of summing up for myself, so you've already seen this, but I figured out which classes I was teaching this year, which students were in the homerooms. I reached out to the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th grade teachers I'll be working with, and I heard back from all 3 of them, which is great. And then I customized each of the 5 Schoology classes I'm working with for this first quinmester so that I could more easily see the classes, and I moved them up to the top of my course list in Schoology so they're right there when I click on it. Then I started working on my Bitmoji Classroom, which let me sum up what I did for you guys there. Okay, I already showed you guys most of this. This links to nothing yet because I'm gonna make a welcome video, and when they click on me, they'll get that. This whiteboard is gonna link to a classroom tour, and I think I'm gonna add words like click here for a classroom tour, but obviously I have to set up my classroom first for that to happen. On my bookshelf, I have 6 books. They all link to read alouds. This links to a virtual piano they can play with. This links to a virtual Boomwhacker set they can play with, and this links to a Boomwhacker video they can watch, a performance. This links to a virtual ukulele they can play with. This links to an African drumming lesson part 1 and African drumming lesson part 2. These I found on YouTube and they were awesome. And these all link to ukulele performances, some they've seen in class and some which will be brand new to them. And I am going to, when I'm finished, I'm still going to add a couple more things, but once it's done, I'm going to save it as a PDF, which I already tried and it totally worked. I sent it to my music teacher friends and they were able to click the link, so it should be all good there. And I'm going to upload it to their Schoology course under materials and use it as a digital choice board for them, so they'll be able to view these things at their leisure, and then they'll report back to me on what they watched or what they did. They'll either do it via a Google form, it'll just be like a question and answer, or through a Flipgrid if they're K-2, because I'm not expecting my K-2 kids to write a long reflection of what they watch. They can just do a video like, hi, I watched this book, or hi, I watched this video. And so that'll be a really fun interactive choice board, but my assignment stuff will be separate and more like very straightforward. But I'm excited about this. I think they're really gonna like it. I'm going to switch this up and make a different one for the big kids, so for 4th, 5th, 6th grade, which for right now I really only need one for my 5th grade class, and just change out the books and a couple of the videos. Most of the videos are fine for any grade level, but the books are obviously definitely primary based, so I'm going to find some cool read alouds that are better for my bigger kids too. So I'm going to end up having 2 Bitmoji classrooms, although they'll look pretty much identical. I'm just going to switch out the books. So this was really my first day of planning for the virtual school year. On Monday I will be in my classroom, so that's going to be very exciting. The next video you'll see will probably be more of a planning but also more of a classroom setup video. That wall came down to my room, so my room is twice as large. I'm very excited to see it on Monday. I cannot wait. I can only imagine. I've never seen it that size, so you guys will get to share that excitement with me in my next video. So if you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed. I looked on my YouTube studio account and like 60% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so if you could do that, that would literally be a game changer for me. It helps me with knowing who's watching, knowing what people like. If you like it, leave a thumbs up. Like, all that stuff helps me figure out what kind of content I should be creating for you guys. But if you have watched this whole video, thank you so much, and I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are.